right, a lot more work. We're trying to get rid of another piece of steel that's in our way right there. We want to get this right. It's really important to get this bracket at the perfect location. More custom work. Taking a 1/4 inch off of the strap bar bracket. Trying to get a better fit on the frame, on the driver's side.
The outside's fine.
Okay.
And we'll just took a little tiny bevel on there, so it gives me a nice
little
little
fill.
V to put
Yep.
and then we'll need the flap disc over here, and we gotta clean.
So a lot of work to, what do you think, we need to do a little cutting right there?
in here, it's just gotta be ground down, and there's a.
So this is pretty important right here,
Like
trying to
6
get
hands
this
in here.
bracket right where it needs to be. So Dwayne is holding that. We got the
I wanna put a tack on it.
the future track bar here. Mike's gonna tack it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just see if we all like where that's sitting.
Still up in, making some final adjustments
Now
over on
figure
that
out.
side. Huh?
Figure out.
That's good.
All
Come on
right.
down, Rick.
Okay, going down.
Good.
A lot of alignment to try to get this track bar bracket precisely where it needs to be. You can see it right there. It's just tacked.
Okay, here it goes.
Putting a lot of welds on this track bar bracket on the frame, making this thing freaking bulletproof. That's what's going on right here.
How's that one look?
Let's take a peek. Oh yeah, you're on
Another one.
You're on the inside. Yeah, one. Oh, you already got that side. Okay, so can you
Another
get a
one.
little on the inside there? You'd have to probably get behind the axle. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could just fill that in, I think you got this thing nailed, Mike. This track bar bracket is
Can
going
you
to
drop
be
the lift a little, Dwayne?
very, very
Yep.
stout.
Keep going. That's good.
All right, another reinforcement piece right there, being held in with vice grips. We'll get that thing tacked up, and that track bar bracket will be freaking bulletproof. So basically, we're setting up on the axle side the track bar end. Dwayne's grabbing the top hole here for starters. And basically, TMR sent us a long bar, and it needs to be cut. And then that bar will go from this track bar mount on the frame side over here to where Dwayne is on the axle side. And then it has some adjustability to it, obviously. So we're just trying to get a measurement. We'll have to, we're gonna try to center the body over the frame rails. We'll take some measurements, maybe use a 4-foot level up against the rotors so we can get it kind of close so that we can get an accurate measurement. I mean, we know within, because there's adjustment.
Right.
This thing-
These are adjustable, so you probably got a 3/4 of an inch adjustment or give or take.
I would think.
Yeah.
All right, what we're trying to do here now is we're going to use a ratchet strap.
I would go right around.
We want to pull the axle
Ball joint,
over.
Go right through there.
So basically what we're trying to do is get the body centered over the axle. And the axle's off a little right now because it's kind of floating a little bit. And the idea is to try to get that centered so that we can then take an accurate measurement from the frame side track bar bracket over to the axle. because the bar that TMR Customs gives you is kind of long. It'll be cut in an approximate length, and then we can fine tune it after that. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Doctor?
5 1/4.
Okay, an important part. We
Now,
centered the axle.
we didn't do anything with these
No, we
adjustments.
left enough. See how much we
Okay,
have in
all right.
there?
As long as you know
So
that.
you got enough we can shorten it up.
Okay, all right. So you're good.
So this is
All
an
right,
important
just double
part.
check.
We're getting a measurement of the track bar,
25 and a
which
quarter.
is right
you
there.
said?
It comes really long. Mike will be cutting this.
Yeah, 25 and a quarter.
25 and a quarter for the track bar. After the axle, you can see we used the ratchet strap and
we can take
basically
both of those
centered
out.
the
Right
axle
now, Rick?
underneath the body of the Jeep. All right, we basically have a chop saw here that has a blade that will cut through metal like frickin' butter. So Mike's setting his chop saw up to cut this track bar at 25 and 1/4 inch. Correct, Mike?
Yep.
25 and a quarter. All right. Now the nice thing about this is it gives you a perfectly square cut,
Very square.
which is obviously what we need for any adjustments. Good job. All right, Mike has the Bridgeport going because what he wants to do is have a hole for a rosette weld basically towards the end, because all of that'll be welded where that plug, where that bushing goes on the very end. Correct, Mike?
Yep. Just want to grab those tube inserts.
You can see he's got this thing set up to do a hole right there at the end. Then when that tube insert goes in, he'll have a rosette weld right there and it'll keep all of that thing.
Bill's shit out of here.
See that?
All right.
Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe a hair more to your right. There you go. Right there.
I'm not indicating this or anything. We're just visually
Yeah.
centering it.
Yeah.
Close enough. I don't even have a drill. This is just a 3/8 end mill.
Perfect.
We could put a twist drill in it. We
Yeah.
could do
No,
both
this
at once,
This is
but
fine. We'll give you everything you need to weld it. Right there. Cooter's Garage. This is why he buys all of this stuff. Bridgeports, lathes, plasma cutters, MIG welders, you name it. It's here at Cooter's Garage. A trial, and if this doesn't work, Dwayne will get in touch with Curry and get the offset arms.
you handed me that one.
Just to show you what Mike has done, you can see it right here. So the whole idea
Yeah, I
was,
took it off
he
here.
drilled a hole on both sides of the new track bar.
There's the bolt.
This will be welded right here, and then he'll put a rosette weld right here on this side, as well as over here. And then obviously when you turn the track bar, he'll be able to center the body over the frame rail. So that's the whole purpose of what just took place with the drilling. Okay, so Mike has set up Dwayne's new drag link right here. And basically he'll do the rosette welds and he'll also weld that bushing into the end. That's what's going on right here. This thing has been cut to length. He's pleased with it.
That's just a tube insert. That's what they call it.
Tube insert.
This is
The insert
7/8.
has the thread, yeah. So as you turn it, it'll lengthen it or reduce the length of the track bar.
Right. Coming left. I don't know what size tube this fits, but
Okay. Back at Cooter's Garage here, doing a little track bar preparation. Very good. Give her a little turn. You can see that he's also tacking the bushing right there that goes in the insert. Dwayne noticed that his rear bump stops were loose, so since it's on the lift, he's taking the time to tighten up the bump stops right down in there. See that bolt?